During this module, I will be using Nearpod. We will be learning about muscles, bones, and movement through scenario-based learning. Students will first hear about a soccer player named Alex. Alex would tell you about what his symptoms are, how it happened, and what's going on now. He wants to know what is wrong and how we can treat him. This is a fill in the blank. This is a fill in the blank activity where they have to identify the symptoms that Alex is experiencing. Once they have completed it, you click done and it'll tell you how many you got right. In this activity, students would use the crayon to circle the injury to identify the body part that is hurt. In this slide, they will be watching two 1-minute videos. One describes how muscles function, the other one describes how bones function. In this video, it talks about how those bones and muscles work together. I've included 4 steps right here to kind of summarize the video for them, just to give them a little more scaffolding. Muscles receive signals from the nerves to contract. Next is joint action. Bones move at the joints, creating body movement. The next is the tendon pull. Contracting muscles pull on the tendons. The next is bone movement. Tendons pull on the bones, causing them to move. This video right here is a 4-minute and 45-second video. It talks about the muscular system and how it works. Throughout the video, it is in interactive mode. Students would have to answer questions as the video goes on. So that kind of forces them to have to pay attention. There are three questions, 2 of them multiple choice, and 1 of them is open-ended. After the video, there's another open-ended question where they have to tell me, based off their analysis, what do they think the injury is. They have to diagnose the injury. In this activity, I've also included a recording audio option in case students prefer that. This little game right here, they have to match the symptoms that he's experiencing with other body parts that can experience similar symptoms if they are injured. So like a knee ligament injury, like an ACL tear, caused by twisting and this change in direction, would probably be this one right here: sharp pain, swelling, difficulty bending the knee, or putting weight on the leg. I got those 2 right, they turn green. But if I clicked on like sharp pain, swelling, difficulty moving hand, and then clicked on muscle strength at the back, those would turn red. And I'd have to keep on going until they all turn blue. This next slide right here is where collaboration happens with the class. They have to share their diagnosis and their treatment plan based on their reasoning and symptoms. They also have to comment back to at least 2 classmates' proposals. Here is another open-ended question where they make a reflection. How did applying your knowledge of muscles and bones help you diagnose the injury? And what challenges did you face? Once again, I also included this recording audio option so that students could use that to answer the question. On this activity, they're going to label the major muscles in the body. So they would just take this and they would drag it to where it belongs. It's a really great interactive activity. Okay, once again, here's another open-ended question. This is a movement analysis. It is asking the students to explain in their own words how specific muscles and bones work together to perform a given movement. Now that they've had some practice with Alex, I've given them another one. This is Sam. She was playing baseball and hurt her shoulder. It's going to be the same thing where they had to diagnose her based off her symptoms, just a couple different activities added to it. So this next activity is actually going to be a multiple choice quiz, but it's made into a game, so it's kind of neat. Unfortunately, for some reason, in the preview mode, it doesn't let me see this. So, what body part did Sam injure? She injured her shoulder. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. So she injured her shoulder. Then we would go to the next one. In the teaching mode, it would actually have you go through the whole thing. But for the purpose of this video, I'm in preview mode. So the pain was gradual and dull, sudden and sharp, gradual and dull. She has to identify the type of pain. You have to identify where the pain was. When does the pain worsen? What are Sam's other symptoms? And is there any swelling? Once again, students have a collaboration board. They have to diagnose Sam and propose a treatment plan. I've asked them to use evidence from the same symptoms to support their answer, and then also respond to at least 2 classmates. The very end is the conclusion where they bring it all together. They start reflecting, um, and then I start asking them a couple more higher level thinking questions. So consider how this knowledge applies to your daily life and activities. What aspects of the human anatomy are you curious to explore further? I've asked them to write a reflection in their science e-journal and then submit it to Canvas when they're done.